I'm starting a business. Yes, I did misfocus on the opening shot. Unreal. All right, let's actually take the dogs out while we do this. What do you think, guys? Should we go potty? Now, I love trendy hats. Trucker style, West Coast style, baseball hats, camp style hats, you name it. But the problem is, I have a tiny head, and I end up not being able to wear the styles that I want, especially the trucker and the West Coast style, because it makes me look like I'm a kid with his dad's hat on. Also, I'm filming this at like 1 p.m. when the light is the absolute worst it possibly could be, so yeah, that's on me. As a videographer, I know better. But no better time than now, right? So the idea is I'm going to document the process of me starting this business. Now, some things I've recorded months ago and I just started editing now, and other things I'm just recording now and editing as I go. I just wanted to be sure that the exact fit and hat that I wanted to produce was even feasible before I started putting this content out. Now, I don't have a ton of money, so I'm trying to bootstrap this as much as possible and take on as little debt as possible. So this means designing the logo myself, coming up with the brand kit myself, and when I say brand kit, I mean brand kit in the most amateur way possible. Now, the other thing is I don't have a design background. I come from engineering and operations and product management, so I don't have that skill set, but we're gonna make do with what we have. So I have an iPad, I learned Procreate, and I learned Adobe Illustrator. So I learned Procreate to get a rough sketch of my logo, and then I also learned Adobe Illustrator to finalize that logo. I've had to learn on the fly because I can't pay someone to do it. Now, after more revisions than I would like to admit, I did finally come to a conclusion on my logo and the font that I wanted to use. So next step is to find a supplier. Now, again, like I mentioned, I've recorded some of this in the past as I was going through this journey, but next step is LA. See you next time.